Hi, I'm Josh Ziering. I'm the founder of Kittyhawk.io.
Hi, I'm Andrew Elefant, the Director of Policy at Kittyhawk.
Well, you know it just as well as I do. Who's the first person to show up at almost every single one of our enterprise users' job sites?
It's usually local law enforcement.
It's local law enforcement, and they have the same questions every time.
Who are you? What are you doing here? Why are you here? Remote ID is a way to get that information either into the hands of people who can make those decisions, or is that accountability mechanism that lets the public be more accepting of that drone that's flying above in a pattern. It removes that suspicion, that element of surprise, and lets people be more comfortable with widespread drone operations.
And understanding that that person is a certificated, authorized, and employee of a major company really can go a long way towards allaying their fears.
The two primary methods that the industry has coalesced upon are broadcast and network-based solutions to remote ID. Broadcasting, as we know, is just sending out information in one direction to a receiver that is able to receive that information, whereas network-based solutions involve transmitting that information and comparing that to some sort of other information in order to make that connection of who is operating.
Remote identification and law enforcement are really important that they work together, but at the same time, a lot of people are worried that, oh man, it's taking away our constitutional liberties and it's impeding our ability to operate and collect information, when in reality, I think it's actually enabling constitutional freedoms. When somebody's able to tell that during this major protest there's not a bad actor involved and they don't have to take action, they can let somebody exercise their constitutional right to free press, that really changes the game with this new technology. Rather than taking everybody down and finding every operator, this is going to allow people to ultimately have better ways to find the information that they want.
There are really broad areas of agreement amongst especially commercial operators on how remote ID will both enable the commercial drone industry to grow and also to make sure that we are a trusted entity while doing so.
I think it's going to bleed over into the recreational world too. Ultimately, now that we have recreational operators able to use the same tools in the same airspace that commercial operators are working in, a remote ID solution that identifies somebody as just out having a good time on a Sunday is going to be just as important.